All right, so here's the fun part, creating the actual ad. I'm gonna break this video out in essentially, or I shouldn't say break it out, but there'll be three main pieces. You have your setting up the campaign, setting up your ad set, and I would take a break because that's a lot to take in, and then your actual ads. So there's three separate things, and um, your campaign is gonna be your objective, your ads is going to be your audience, and then you have your ads, and then you want to set up a retargeting campaign. Now you set up all these things right here: your pixel, your audiences, your lookalikes, your lead forms, the CRM. All this would be pretty streamlined and very easy for you to execute and just kind of manage your own ads for yourself. So let's go ahead and set up the campaign. So once you go to business.facebook.com, again, you just go to all tools and then go to ads manager, which will take you here. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna go ahead and start creating my first ad. Okay, didn't want to do that. But I can go to all tools and just click on ad manager. I don't know why Facebook makes things so complicated. It's like they want you to pay them because it's like, hey, let's make it complicated to get them to pay us. But it's like, well, the guys are useless. Anyways, okay, so go ahead and do create. Now what you're gonna do on the campaign level is gonna be leads. Okay, you click on leads, click continue. And you can just do like the date in which you launched it. So today is 8/02, oh no, 2022. Just do lead forms. Do like your offer. I don't know. Let's just do a PP or a PPF example. Actually, let's do powder coating. Why not? Buy three get one wheel. Buy three powder coated. Buy three get one. Basically, for the price of three, get all four wheels powder coated. And let's go next. Make sure all this stuff is good. You don't want to mess with anything here. Keep this as auction. Don't change it to this should be like, yeah, other ones will have like CRO or something like that. Just keep it like that. Don't do any of this other stuff. That's what it is. Campaign budget optimization. Keep all this stuff off. Don't mess with it. And then let's go ahead and go next. Why am I getting an error? Yeah, whatever. Detailing required. Why am I not? Oh, it's not published. No, it's funny. I will say this. I have a lot of pages that I'm working with, and like it's because a lot of them didn't take me off of there. So I have a lot. These actually aren't my clients. Um, so sorry if you're still on here. If you're seeing this video, you should take me off. But I know these guys personally, so I'm just gonna do it for example. It's not gonna go live because I have to approve it anyway. So use an example. Um, and so show us the Facebook page. I want to make sure that it says instant form. So I'm actually going to copy what I said here. Well, actually, on the ad set, you want to actually make the name here what the audience is. So what I'm probably going to do is do a more general one, and I'll kind of go over a new ad set. So I actually want to test multiple ones. So right now, we'll just do local audience. That, and then we'll just get daily budget. We'll say it's $10. Keep all this the same. Don't do more options for budget. Just do daily budget. $10. Start date is today. Now audience, what you could do is just do like exclude. So let's say you already have customers. Remember how I told you we created a customer list? You just want to exclude that customer list. So we'll just do that for this example. And for location, we'll just do based on location. So let's say you're in like Miami, Florida. And you want to actually reduce this down to like the minimum, 19 kilometers. I actually want to make this like in more, so I'm actually gonna drop a pin and do it that way. No, never mind. I'm just gonna actually do it like this, 25 kilometers, because I can get people up in this area here who like lives south of Hollywood or who's been in those areas, because you'll see that it says people living in or recently in this location. Okay, so you want to keep it like that. You don't want to mess with that. You don't want to do like recently in this location. Let's just do living in or recently in this location. And as for age, I like to just kind of keep it narrow, or like I don't think 22-year-olds are gonna be able to want this service, so I'll do like 26 to 55 plus. And if the audience tends to be pretty big, which I'm wondering why it's not populating correctly, I might at least consider change your ads for publishing. And oh, okay, looks like Facebook's just messing with me right now. Um, so anyways, it should show more than just like it should show actual data. So let me actually try to get that up. So I didn't like that. I want to exclude people. Um, so for this exercise, I'm not going to do that. But when you guys do it, go ahead and just you can exclude them if you want. Um, and basically now I'm going to go into the put the Miami. Oh no, is that Florida? Okay, hold on. Let me do that again. So let's do this. Do Miami, Florida. Okay, this is Miami, Florida City. I'm gonna do 25 kilometers. I'm gonna do age 26 and up. Do all genders, it's fine. So you can see here actually it's 2.9 and 3.5. What I like to do is actually make it so it's like it's under a million at the very least, but depending on how much you're spending, I like to spend $10 per 100,000. That's a pretty good rule of thumb. So obviously, if your audience is less than that, it'll be hard. But also, if you're spending less than that, then you want to find audiences that's got to be more narrow. So this is why you do things like the lookalike and things like that. So this is again one ad set, and we'll keep going. Okay. So I'm actually gonna try to make it more um, narrow. So I'm gonna do like interested in detailing. Let's see if that um, works. Let's see what happens here. Cool. Actually, that's perfect. So we have 200,000 people. So that's that. Again, we're targeting people in powder coating. So I think detailing is a pretty good interest because they're in the cars. Um, and then you could have fun with it and start trying to put all these things like interested in car magazines or like car movies, right? But don't try to outsmart Facebook too much. Just keep it simple. Don't try to do that. And now, actually, what I like to do is, why is it not going down? Okay, so before you do that, you want to save the audience so you know. But also, as long as you have good naming conventions up here, which I'm actually going to change that name, local audience, it will populate here. So local audience 26 to 65 plus. Then just go ahead and do. I like to do that. So do manual placements. I don't like having my ad be wasted on other things. Like I don't like having it in stream, in article, at websites. I really think it should only be on feeds, which actually this is all the feeds here. And let's see. I'm gonna take it off Facebook Marketplace. I only like it on the main feed. So imagine like when you're on social media, what do you typically look at? It's gonna be your feed, the Explorer, and then like any stories and reels, right? I don't really do anything else other than that. Um, so let me see here. So I just have feeds, video feeds, Instagram Explorer, stories, and reels. I don't have anything else there. We'll just do search just to because that's going to be on the search when you're searching something on the top. And then go ahead and go to next. So actually what I'm going to do before I go next, I'm actually going to create the other audiences. So I'm actually going to do this and just duplicate it. We'll do existing campaign, the one that we're working on right now. We'll do new ad set. We'll duplicate the existing one so it's easy. Actually, just to keep it simple, we're gonna make 3 uh, new new ad sets here, and now we could do this. So let's go this. Um, let's do lookalike audience. Well, we're gonna test this. We're gonna see how much we get in the one we just made. Oh, that's the ad. Not want that. I actually want the lookalike audience. Let me actually redo that. It's like it messed up. Oh wait, no. Delete this. Delete. Okay, so we duplicate this. There we go, existing campaign. And then we're copies. Boom. So yeah, I should just do that and then just do 3 copies. And it should do not the last level, it's gonna be the mid level. So let's see if it does it right. There we go. Okay, so now it's gonna do all the ones that we just did. So this is the one we just created. Now it's the copies. So let's go ahead and change the copy here. I'm gonna do LLA, which is lookalike audience. Now we don't know exactly how much is in the audience size, so let's just get that dialed in. So it's the same as the one before. It's giving me a tons of error because I just duplicated it, so don't worry too much about that. Now I'm gonna try to actually use a lookalike audience. So now you can see my lookalike audience is 364200. I'm actually gonna make this back to 18. Boom. So actually increase it a little bit. So again, you want to mess with this when you have a pretty large audience size. So you might have to go up 2%, 3%, 4%, 5%, just to kind of test it. And you can see that I'm only targeting people in Miami with this audience. Let me actually reduce this down to 25 to see how much does that do. There we go. So yeah, just reduce it just a little bit. So now I have everything here. Now I'm gonna do a different one, and maybe I do like all males and all females. Okay. So what I'm gonna do here is just do all males. So we'll do local leads, males, or local leads, females. So I'm changing the demographics to now it's females, or I should say women. Sorry. Local audience, females. Me. Boom. So now I have 4 different audiences, and whatever I make the budget, it's gonna do it for that specific audience. So keep that in mind. I'm just giving you an example of what kind of audiences you could do. Um, and now what we're gonna do, so we're gonna create this first, and then we'll create the retargeting campaign. Okay. So now let's talk about the ads. I know this is a longer video, but the next piece is gonna be the actual ad creation. All right, so you'll see here that it has an error because all this it's not fully um, all the fields are not inputted in. So again, let's get through the whole thing. Don't worry too much about it. Let's create the ads. On the ad level, we'll just look at it this way, and we'll just say for now we'll just do one ad, but you can actually do mini ads. You don't have to do just one. You can actually test multiple ones. So do image 1 for an ad. It's going to have the Facebook page and the Instagram, and you do create ad. So I'm going to do is do single image or video. You keep it like that, and you add the media. So first, I'm actually going to create all the text first, and then I'm going to show you how to add the media, because what I want to do is show you how to quickly create a pretty appealing ad. So primary text is going to be this is going to be what's in the description. Like, I want to customize your whip wheels at the buy it all your wheels powder coated for the price of 3. Choose whatever color you want. I'm just making this up. I mean, obviously, it's quite not what I'm going to say. I'm showing exactly where the text would go, and you see it inside here. Headline, I like to kind of make this a big call to action. So buy 3, get 1 free. This one could be a discussion about your business. So just say Miami's finest powder coating shop serving, what do they call like the Fort Lauderdale, from Wade County, I think, or I don't know. We're in Wade County since 1999. And then you could call to action is going to be, I always like doing learn more. And that learn more will then click on the instant form. So you can see here that, oh crap, it's not going to pull the one that I created for. So it could be anyone. Just create any form, and it will show learn more, and it'll actually pull up that lead form. Okay, so now what I want to do is just show you how you can quickly make an image. So I use a service called Canva. I don't think they have a free version, but it's like $10 a month. Again, I'm not trying to make any affiliate money, so just go ahead and just sign up. Um, just click on, let's just do like car. Well, I like doing like I don't know why, but I like doing like gym looking ones, and then like they just look cooler. Let's do that. Gym. Um, and see, this looks cool, right? So then I could do this, and then you could do like elements, and then we could do like Ferrari, and you could just get this Ferrari and place this image right here. Oh, actually gonna move that over. Boom. And then you could like just do like any logo. So just do like gear logo, or no, coding logo. Let's see if they have anything like that. Mm, Paint logo, paint logo, spray paint logo. There we go. Ah, I like it. So we have this. Gonna put this inside here. Make it a little aesthetically appealing. And then we'll just kind of add a text message here so you can see, or not text message, some text you can see on the side here. I'm going to the text. If I'm going too fast, sorry. I'll try to go slower, but just do this and just do like Miami powder coating 18. Ooh, boom. Little janky little logo there. Now we're gonna do this. Let's do buy one, get three. Oh, that would be a crazy deal, huh? Buy one, get three for free. Get one free. And then what I'm gonna do is actually delete this. Yeah. I change this to like, let's go with red. Like it's gold's yellow. Um, like learn more now. Make this smaller so I can get in there. And boom. That's it. I mean, boom. Make this you can do any like just make it so it basically makes sense with your lead. Don't try to make it all crazy with all this text. So what Facebook doesn't like, and they had this before, is if you have 20% on the image, it actually doesn't like that. So I mean, there are some where like you can just, maybe have like big words. It creates more than 20% of the image. Like imagine just it would just buy one get one free and all text message. That would be fine, but don't like put like this is our process, this is where our address is. So don't put all that stuff. Just make it simple because again, make it visually appealing. I don't want to mess with this. Maybe make it yellow, so that looks. Oof, no. That could work. Hello. You know what? I like that. Yeah, that's better. So, anyways, yeah, that's pretty much how you make a pretty cool ad, right? I mean, it took me what 5 minutes to do that. So, don't be lazy. Just literally, I'm literally showing you how to create ads to generate revenue for your business and leads. So I think this is a very non-nuanced thing and fun thing to do. So now that you create your ad, you go back to the ad manager, you upload that image to here. And that's one ad set. And now you can actually mess with it. And maybe you want to upload a picture of not a Ferrari, you want to do a Forerunner, a Mercedes. So you kind of could test that. And how you would do that is you actually would do ad creative. And there actually is a way to actually test that. Let me actually make sure I can show you that here, or if I had to basically add one, do that. Okay, I will have to do that. Let's pause this. So I'm actually just gonna upload random ones that I used to have on here. Yep. So you see here it says costs. So may rise due to fee create. So just create another one. Well, actually, you already have another one. So then now what you would do, there should be a button on here that says dynamic. I'm trying to actually find it. Where are you? Oh, here you go. You can add options. So you can see here has add options. So you could do that, and you can just do like instead of it saying this text, you can say come to our shop now. I'm just kidding. You don't want to do that. I'm just giving an example. Now it's going to actually test that. Basically, what Facebook will do is actually test that specific word. Right? You can add different variations. Like instead of headline, instead of buy three get one, you could say save up to $200 off today. Right? So yeah, you could just that's like a pretty dynamic when it comes to advertising, and then you could obviously change the actual ad. When it says create other ad, what you could do is just duplicate this, quickly duplicate it, and then change the image to something else. So for example, I'm gonna change media and I'm gonna use this one. Now it has changed, the image there. Now I don't get that little error anymore, right? You guys should do a lot of them. I recommend at least 4. So you can literally go inside Canva and like I said, just change this out, right? To different ones. Change the color if you want. Um, Maybe that's not a good idea because it's with your depending on your brand. But yeah, just change the color, maybe change the way the text is, maybe put it over here or like put it in different areas, right? It's pretty easy. And that's pretty much it, guys. Once you do that, once it's all ready and you have all this ready to go, for this purpose, I'm actually just gonna delete all this. So let me just do that real quick. Delete. So I just wanna get one up to show you guys an example. Delete. Oh no, don't want to duplicate. Let's delete that. Just make sure this is not ready anymore. Okay. And I'm not gonna go live with this, obviously. We must provide bid. Do I have the pricing? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, they're tripping. Yeah, you can F off, sir. Now this is good. This would go live. There's really no issues with this. Um, if there is, just honestly, just ping me, and yeah, you can just add me as a friend or something like that, and I'll help you out if you do have this kind of issue. Um, Last but not least, actually, will be retargeting. So I'm gonna go over that on the next video. Stay tuned. Okay, so now I want to go over a retargeting campaign. So I'm gonna just save this to a draft for now. Oh wait, I'm actually gonna delete this. No, yeah, let's delete that. Actually, don't delete it. It's fine. So I'm gonna create a campaign, and we're gonna call this. Oh, new campaign. We're gonna call this retargeting. Now, there's 2 things you could actually, I recommend to focus on. I like to do the same thing I just did. So basically, you do the leads as well. I know some people will actually just like retarget it to like boost posts and whatnot, just to get that engagement. I don't really like that. Just click on leads and do the same thing again. What you're doing is you're actually getting people that basically dropped off your lead. Maybe they saw your ad and they were watching a commercial or they were driving in the car, something like that, in Uber, and they're like, "Oh wait, I got a call." So then they took the call and they forgot about the ad, right? You want to get that person back. They were probably interested, but they just totally forgot about it. So let's just do retargeting campaign. Now what you're gonna do is again, when we create the audience, you're going to actually exclude anyone in like the list that is a lead or your existing customers. We can still do instant form. We'll just do like a random, do this, whatever. We'll do this here. Daily budget. I would recommend doing less. Like $5 is fine. I wouldn't do more than 5 because it's such a small audience. Again, it's gonna be targeting people who are in your, who didn't convert. So now I'm gonna do custom audiences. I'm actually gonna exclude people. Now I'm gonna exclude the list that are leads, and I'm gonna exclude the people who are actual customers. So you've created that, right? You followed this video along, you created that. So you should see that populate here, and you're gonna exclude that. what I'm gonna include is gonna be, I'm actually gonna create, let's see if I can create one here. Oh yeah, here it is. I can create a new custom audience. So now that I've created the actual post, I'm gonna include people that, let's say they engaged in an actual post. Let's see here. Uh, where are you, sir? I should be able to do that. Yes, okay. So basically, target anyone that has visited your page, went to your website, um, visited your Instagram account. So there'll be three audiences that you would create essentially. You know how to do that now. And you would exclude anyone that's a lead in a list. And then what that's gonna do is gonna retarget people who has visited your brand but didn't convert. And then boom, you have a retargeting campaign. That's pretty much it. So once you do that, it will populate and it might show estimate size not enough. That's fine, don't worry about it. What you're gonna want to do is actually obviously include the location to be your location, not United States or like a broad location. It should be within your region. And don't mess with the age. Don't mess with the gender. Keep all this off. And for retargeting, you actually want to keep it automatic placements. Don't do manual placements because now you're trying to be everywhere because they've seen your ad, they've engaged in it. Now you want to make sure that you get them again, and you can do that with automatic placements and as everywhere on Facebook. Next, what you could do is actually take this piece of it, and you can actually start retargeting on things like um, Google search or YouTube, right? Like the actual like banner that you see on YouTube or the side of it. So yeah, I mean, it's a very useful tool to retarget. And then as for the ad, I would just do that again. I would just create an ad here, just say, hey, did you forget about our offer? Or maybe just take a picture of you in a shop or your shop and say, hey, did you forget about us? Something like that. That's gonna remind them, hey, I forgot. Um, so yeah, hopefully that is very helpful for you guys in terms of just creating his Facebook ads. I mean, I think it's very easy for someone who owns a business that to do. At this point, like if you're trying to get to the point where you want to take someone in house, like a marketing agency, in house to actually do and manage for you, this will kind of get you there to get the funds to have someone take it over to optimize. What I like to say is this is like the 80-20 rule. This is where you can do 80% of the results. And then when you're ready to hand it off, they can optimize it for the next 20% to get the most solid ads. It's a very good thing. This is a very easy way to get ads up and get revenue in the door. And you're probably wondering why I gave this all to you guys for free. It's funny because I actually asked a couple people like how much they would like um, how much would they buy to learn how to do all this I just told you guys? And people were saying, oh, $500, $1,000. Someone was even saying like $3,000 because I mean, you basically can now do this for other businesses and be an actual business. Now, I'm not in the business to run any ads for you. I really don't want to do that. What I want to do and why you even came here is because I actually want to be the one to handle your leads, manage that. I don't want to do any ads. I just want to help you guys get off the ground and running, whether maybe you want to just do ads yourself because you had a bad experience with a marketing agency, just do it yourself. Maybe at the point where you want to teach someone like your front desk or something like that to run the ads, receptionist or someone on your team to run ads, go ahead and have them watch this video and just do it. Just fair warning, they might take this video and start their own thing because they basically learned a skill that they can sell for like $500 a month to do, right? Or 1,000 or whatever that needs to be, right? So hopefully you find this valuable. Again, I really just want to give this to you guys because in the future, when you are get to the point where you are ready to move forward with me, I hope that something like this can show that I'm trying to give value back to the community. So appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys got a lot of value from this and hopefully you got your money's worth out of this, even though I know it was probably just, you know, 1 hour every time. So hopefully we'll meet again. Thanks for tuning in, guys.